broadcast. And if you want, we can go over the material then for this week. For this lesson.
Yeah. Did any of you guys have problems pulling up the answer sheet on this?
Not me.
I kept trying to pull it up and it gave me an error in my Word.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to double check the answers, but I think I got them.
Okay. Great. Okay, so for this one, we have the inference for several proportions, goodness of fit, and independence.
Right.
So we have part 2, and it says, use the following data set to answer question 3. And it says, number 3, ambitious interested students wanted to conduct a survey among church members and asked them about their party affiliation and whether or not they were in favor of proposing aid. They would like to see if there is an association between party affiliation and voting preference for proposing aid with a level of significance of 0.05, and it says state the null and alternative hypothesis. So it's coming with the null as party affiliation and whether they were in favor or against the proposal aid are independent, and the alternative just the same, but changing that are not independent.
Close enough to what I wrote down.
All right. Part B asks what are the requirements for the test, and so we need to make sure that it's a simple random sample and that each expected count needs to be greater than or equal to 5.
Yes.
And according to this, all of the requirements are met.
Right. Then for calculations for letter D, I just put the information into the spreadsheet and to calculate the chi-squared statistic, I came up with 33.96.
Yeah, I got 957, but yeah.
But I got it.
Then to determine the degrees of freedom for this test is a 1.
Correct.
And a p-value of 0.004.
True. And based on that p-value and statistics, we were able to reject the null hypothesis.
And so for the conclusion, I just wrote that there is significant evidence that the position on Proposition A and the political party are not independent.
Correct. True. With this one was very straightforward, just using the spreadsheet and just getting there with the terms.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to move on to the quiz?
Let's do it.
This is true. True. The chiropractor. Just delete that one.
All right.
Okay. Do you have the material ready?
Yep. Thanks. So.
Okay. Let's ask the information for the next 7 questions. Please use the following information A public opinion poll surveyed a simple random sample of 1,000 voters. Respondents were classified by gender, female or male, and by voting preference, Republican, Democrat, or Independent. The results are presented here. In the set of questions, we will explore the research question. Do men's voting preference differ significantly from women's voting preferences? So for question 3 says, which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? I would go with the third option, that the gender and voting preferences are independent, and then the alternative gender and voting preferences are not independent.
Gender and voting preferences are independent.
Yep.
Agree.
So question 4, what is the equation for computing the degrees of freedom? That would be the third option, number of rows minus 1 times the number of columns minus 1.
Yes.
And so what's the correct choice for degrees of freedom, this problem? 2.
2, yeah.
It says, are the requirements for conducting a chi-square test for independent met by this data set?
Yes.
Yes, because we have up to 5 expected counts in each cell.
Yep, first option.
Chi-squared is 16.204 is what I have.
1 second.
You said 16.204, right?
Yes.
Yep, that is what I got. And for the p-value, I get 0.0003, but we're just 3 decimals, so it's 0.000.
What I have as well.
Correct. So it says, which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study? So, well, with the first one, there is sufficient evidence to suggest that gender and voting preferences are not independent.
Right. All right, for this next part, in this set of questions, we will review the reasons for seeking chiropractic care, study from the reading with modified data. Please use the data presented here for the next 5 questions. The research question for this study is, do people in Europe, Australia, and the United States seek chiropractic care for the same reasons? Use a significance level of alpha is 0.05. The hypothesis for the study are location and motivation to visit a chiropractor are independent, and the alternative is location and the motivation to visit a chiropractor are not independent. Question 10, the conditions for conducting a chi-squared test for the independence are satisfied. That should be true.
Correct. The next one says, what are the degrees of freedom for this problem? I just entered the data in here. I'm getting degrees of freedom 8. Is that what you're getting?
Yes.
Yep.
8.
Okay. What is the chi value? Chi squared for question 12. 7.436.
That's what I got. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then what is the p-value? I got 0.490.
Yes.
So we reject there's sufficient evidence to suggest that motivation to visit a chiropractor is not independent of the location.
We failed to reject this, right? Because the p-value is larger than the 0.05.
I'm sorry. Yes, so p-value is greater than, so you failed to reject. Okay. So there's insufficient evidence. So that's the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the best choice.
Okay.
Yes. Where is it? It's not dependent. Location. Correct.
Oh, we got them
Let's
all.
go ahead and submit it.
Right on, right on. So that being said, when you're done recording, we'll chat a little bit more about the other stuff.
Great.
Did you get them all right there, Kevin?